Hello, good morning, students.
Good morning.
Ma'am.
Very good morning. So the next concept is XS3 code. The next concept is XS3 code. So what is a XS3 code? So XS3 code is nothing but it is a modified form of BCD code. XS3 code is nothing but it is a modified form of BCD code. So XS3 code under the which one is the example? So it is a non-weighted code, right? XS3 code is a non-weighted code. Previous class we discussed XS3 code is a non-weighted code, and it is also a self-complementing code. Yes, and it is a self-complementing code, and it is a sequential code also.
Sequential code.
Yeah. So XS3 code is nothing but it is a non-weighted code. It is a non-weighted code. It is a non-weighted code, and it is a sequential code also.
Self-complement code.
Yeah, it is a sequential code also. XS3 code has the property, what property? Self-complementing code. So XS3 code is also a self-complementing code. Okay, so XS3 code is nothing but it is a modified form of BCD code. So how XS3 code values are derived? How the XS3 code values are derived means, so already you know that BCD value, right? So the XS3 code can be derived from the BCD code by adding 3 to each coded number. The XS3 code can be derived, XS3 code can be derived from BCD code, can be derived from BCD code by adding 3, that means 0 0 1 1, by adding 3 to each coded number, Okay, so this is the XS3 code. So XS3 code values we can be derived from the BCD code. How we can derive it means already BCD code, for example, 0. For that 0, BCD code value is 0000. We can add +3 for that code. Then you will get the XS3 code value 0. What is the 0 in XS3 code value? You can add 0 value in BCD. You can add +3 for that. You can get the XS3 code value in 0 for 0. XS3 code value for 0. Is it clear? So XS3 code is a non-weighted code. It is a sequential code and self-complementing code. XS3 code is nothing but it is a modified form of BCD. How XS3 code values you can derive means XS3 code can be derived from the BCD code by adding 3 to each coded number. So unless we will construct one table, that is decimal digit to XS3 code values. How you can write the equivalent values for decimal to XS3 code values. Construct a table. One column is decimal digit, another column is what do you say? XS3 code values. Decimal digit, and its equivalent XS3 code value. So 0 means 00 11. Why? Because 0 means BCD value, 0000, and you can add +3. That means 00 11. Yeah, 1 means Zero.
101 1
0
double 0
1 double
plus
0. 2 0 1
0 1 0 1
0 1. 3 0
0
double 1
1
0.
0
4
0
0
triple 1
0
1.
triple 1
5
1
1
triple 0
1
triple
triple
0.
0
6
1
1
double 0
triple
1
0 double 0
1
1
double
1
0
double
1
0 1. 7
1 0
1
1 0
0 1 0. 8
1 0
1
1 1
0 1 1. 9 1
double
1
1 double 0
double 0. Yes. So how these values you got means, so decimal digit, what is the decimal digit? These values are equivalent BCD values are there. For that BCD values, you can add +3. So you will get XS3 code values. For example, you can take 4. 4 means in BCD, what is the value BCD? 0 1 double 0. Then you can add +3 for this BCD. You got equivalent XS3 code value. So 1 1 1 0. So 0 triple 1 is the equivalent value in XS3 code. Okay, 4 equivalent value in XS3 code is 0 triple 1. So this is the construction how you will be convert decimal digit values to XS3 code values. And one more thing, what is a sequential code? What is the definition of sequential code? Sequential code. Previous class we discussed now
add
what is a
plus 1
sequential code. So sequential code means you will get this value, you will get this value. What you can do means you can add a binary
Plus
1
one.
to the previous value.
plus 1
Binary
add
1
plus 1
to the previous value. That is nothing but sequential code. So sequential code is nothing but we get this value. You can add +1 to the previous code. Then you will get the present value. Okay. So 0 double 0 double 1 plus 1 means 0 1 triple double 0 0 1 double 0. You can add +1, you will get this value. You can add +1, you will get this value. So this is a sequential code. Okay. So sequential code is nothing but we get any code word by adding binary 1 to its previous value, you will get the present value, that is sequential code values. So according to this is the 3, next 4, next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is it clear? So that is a sequential code values. Okay. And the next one is self-complementing code. What is a self-complementing code? Very, very important. Self-complementing code. Self-complementing code. So what is a self-complementing code? In previous class, we discussed this one. Self-complementing code. Self-complementing code. What is self-complementing code means? So here self-complementing code is nothing but the 9th complement of a decimal number is obtained directly by changing ones to zeros and zeros to ones. Okay, that is the self-complementing code. So XS3 code or the example of self-complementing code. So one of the examples in self-complementing code, one of the example is the XS3 code. So the XS3 code have the property self-complementing code. What is the main self-complementing code is nothing but the 9th complement of a, the 9th complement of a, the 9th complement of a decimal number, the 9th complement of a decimal number is obtained, the 9th complement of a decimal number is obtained directly by changing zeros to ones and ones to zeros. So self-complementing as a property of, here self-complementing is nothing but the 9th complement of a decimal number is obtained directly by changing zeros to 1. Well, you can take one example. So for that, how you can find out the self-complementing code? Why we are using self-complementing code is nothing but in some older computers, some XS3 code has been used. Why? Because the XS3 code has a property self-complementing code. So in XS3 code has been used in some older computers because of its self-complementing property is there. So that's why there they can use XS3 code. Okay. So here, for example, what is a self-complementing code? We will discuss with example. Example. Another example. The decimal digit 395, the decimal digit 395 is represented in the XS3 code as the decimal digit 395. The decimal digit 395 is represented in XS3 code. XS3 code can be represented as the decimal code. The decimal value 395 is represented in XS3 code as. How you can represent this value in XS3 code? And every decimal digit, individual digit into XS3 code value. What is the 3 value?
1,000,000.
Yeah, 1,000,000. Yes, 1,000,000. So you can write how you will be convert decimal digit to XS3 code means this number you take each and individual digit and write it equivalent XS3 code value, then you will get XS3 code value. Then here, what is the self-complementing code? The 9th complement of a decimal number. Yeah, what is the 9th complement of this decimal number?
604.
Yeah, 604. The 9th complement of decimal number 395. So the 9th complement of decimal number 395 is 604. Yeah, the 9th complement of 395 is 604. So here you can write this is the equivalent XS3 code value. Directly how this value will get means you can change zeros to ones and ones to zeros from this code. So next
1,001.
Yeah, 1,001.
0011.
0011.
0111.
Yeah, 0111. So this is the self-complementing code. So here the 9th complement is obtained from this decimal number. Then you can interchange this 395 value, that is XS3 code value. You can change ones to zeros and zeros to one. You will get 604 value in XS3. So observe this 604 value in XS3 code. What is the 6 value? 1,001, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, 0 value.
0011.
4 value.
0311.
0,011.
Yeah. So simply you can interchange this value from zeros to ones and ones to zeros. You will get the 604 value in XS3 code representation. Is it clear? What is the self-complementing code?